Today is the 16th LeetCode 30-day challenge, valid parenthesis string. We are given a string. The string contains only 3 characters, right, left, parenthesis, and the star. And we are required to check whether we can fully balance the left and right parentheses. And the star can be either treated as left parenthesis, right parenthesis, and an empty string. The empty string is also a valid answer. So the idea to solve this problem is quite simple. We will construct 2 stacks. The first is left stack, and the second is the star stack. The left stack and the star stack, both of them will keep tracking the position of such character. And once we iterated through the string, so the pseudocode will be like this. We iterated through the string, and if C is the star, then we push back the position of the star. Else if C is left parenthesis, then we also push it into the left stack. We push the index, or say the position. And the main point of this problem is here. If we encounter the right parenthesis, we will try our best to balance it. But we have some criteria while we are trying to balance the right parenthesis, which is if both stack is empty, then we simply return false. Why? Because we have nothing to use for balance. And if left is not empty, then we use left, so left pop. Else, we use a star. So you might wonder, why should we use left parenthesis precedence of the star character? Why? Why is this in the first priority? Because the star can be treated as left, right, or empty. So basically, the star is multifunctional. So the star is very precious. We should use as less often as possible. And after that, if we still have left and star, like if we still have left and star not used, how do we do now? Well, actually, we can use the star, which happened after, which occurred after the left parenthesis, because like in this example, if the star occurred after the left parenthesis, then we can use it for balance. For in this example, the star can be treated as right parenthesis. However, if the star occurred before the left parenthesis, that means we cannot use the star for balancing, because neither we use as empty, use as left, use as right. It will never give us a chance to finish the answer. So we can simply just if left.top is greater than star.top. This means the left parenthesis is occur after or say later than star. Then we simply return false. Else, we can just simply use them for balance. Left, the pop, and star. Sorry. Left and the star dot pop. And finally, in the very final part, return if left is empty. Okay, I will go through an example which is false. The first one is false and the second one is true. So let's see how we do this. We first encounter some star, so the star position will be 0. Sorry, the star stack will be 0, 1, and the third and fourth element, the left stack will be 2 and 3, and finally star will be 4. And while we have the star, the stack top is at right. So now for this one, the left top is not greater than star top. For this one, left top is not greater than star top. So we can simply just pop them out. And in the next one, left top is greater than the star top, which violates the rule we are going to check here. So the answer will be false. And for the second example, it should return true. The star stack will be 2, and the left stack will be 0, 1, 3. So, the left stack will be, let's see. We will first encounter a left parenthesis, so 0 for this one, 1 for this one, and then we encounter a star, 2 for this one, and now we encounter a right parenthesis. But as we mentioned before, we should use the left parenthesis here in the priority higher than the star, because star is multifunction. So we simply pop the left right, the left out, which is here now, and which symbolizes the final will be like this, and this. So finally, we can use a star, which happened after. A star happened after the left parenthesis, which will not fall into this if. So we can simply jump out the while and return the left is empty. Okay, now we are going to the code implementation. So here I'm going to code on my iPad Pro, and this is the two stack as we mentioned before. So we simply iterate through the current character is a star, and we push back into star. And if the current character is left, push into left, push the position, else, and the precedence of left parenthesis should be higher than star, since star is multifunction. Okay. So if left is empty and star is empty, then we simply return false because we have nothing to use. Else we will use left is not empty. And then use the star, use left. And finally, use star occur after left parenthesis to cancel the left for final check, or say post-processing. If left top is higher than star top, which means left is occurred before star and we are not going to use it, or we can't use it. Left top and star pop, and finally we can see if the left is empty. Okay, let's see if this works. Use the test cases mentioned here. This one should be false. This one should be true. It is different from, it's different. cannot type this in iOS. True for true, true for true. Submit. Okay, thank you and see you in the next day.